What's up, YouTube, Facebook, Rambo and Jones, Driving Rants 101. Just want to ask how everyone's day's doing so far. You know, it's almost 1 o'clock my time. I don't know if you're watching this video from a different time zone, but anyways, want to rant about two things. The other topic's kind of off topic, so to say. So my first topic to rant about is you're in a gas station, right? And there's only one way to go out because there's other cars coming in the other entrance, and there's only one way to go out. So I was getting ready to leave because I was done getting what I had to get from the gas station, and this guy comes in the minivan. There's a guy parked at the pump, so the space is limited to exit out the gas station. This guy pulls in and parks in between the guy at the pump and the building, so there's no room to get out. Ergo, it's an exit. Why the hell are you parking by a freaking exit point of the fucking, excuse my language, the exit point of the parking lot? Or whatever you want to call it, you know, the pavement, whatever. You know, as my other videos go to say, being kind and courteous. But that's not about being kind and courteous. It's about paying attention to your surroundings and not blocking the exit to let other people out. Obviously, he didn't have his Wheaties this morning. Obviously. Second point, a buddy of mine shared a video to me on Facebook of something that happened to me, so to say, when I was working. Forklift 101. Forklift 101. Guy was driving. I don't know if you all seen it yet on Facebook, but guy was I think he was backing the forklift through an aisle, and he tapped one of the racks, and everything came tumbling. And I mean everything came tumbling. I don't know what was on the racks, but it wasn't good. Everything came tumbling on top of him. The two workers that were standing behind, further back, took off. They said, fuck this. Fuck that. I ain't getting involved. Tell you what, though, he's probably not fired, but once they want him to clean up his mess, he'll probably be fired. Because they're not going to fire any help that they need to clean up that mess he just made. And if they do, well, them two guys that took off are probably going to be stuck cleaning up his mess, and they're not going to be too happy. Mine was similar to that. I was just maybe 2-3 years in, driving a tow motor, thinking it was a toy still, when something like that is not a toy. I had the mast. For those of you who don't know what the mast is, it's the front of the forklift that goes up and down when you're lifting something off or taking something off a rack. The mast, I had it all the way extended up because I was pulling something for an order that was already on a pallet, and I realized, because the part where I was at was the second part of the building, and above that was separating two buildings was an I-beam keeping the brick up in the air, from falling down and keeping it structurally stable. Well, I was in the second part of the building with the mast up in the air, and I don't know, maybe I got ADD or something, but I took and went and thought, why am I having in the back building when the same stuff is already on the floor? Because I was pulling a big order for a truck to go a truck line. Why am I pulling it off from the air when it's already down on the ground? So I was already mad at that point for myself, even going back there, and why in the heck I just didn't go do that. Anywho, threw it in reverse. It's an electric tow motor, so I really wasn't going like gung-ho with it. Went through it in reverse, wasn't paying attention to my surroundings, kept on going, and then when I went into the other part of the building, all I heard was this wood crack. Next thing you know, I see this I-beam come flying down, hit next to me, and fall over and come maybe, 6 inches away from slicing my leg off. All because I was in too much of a hurry, and forklift was a toy at that time. I could have easily lost my leg and lost my life that day. And then all my other coworkers are running up, hey, you all right? You all right? And I'm sitting there shocked, like, what the hell did I just do? Like, and the boss came up to me like, snap out of it. Like, what's wrong? Like, you all right? Yeah. And then at that time, I was more worried about getting fired than losing my leg or my life. So it goes to show you, it takes a split second to realize you have a dangerous, if not properly used or correctly handled, a dangerous piece of equipment. And when you get complacent, because you got that cell phone in your hand like I do now, and you're more attention to that than your surroundings, or just driving is more of a form of entertainment than a job to make sure that you're driving safe and you're keeping yourself safe and the others around you safe, things happen. Things do happen. So, with that being said, again, I'm going to keep stressing in these videos, no matter what, to pay attention to what's in front of you and pay attention to what's your surroundings. Yes, you're responsible for what's in front of you, but to make way for others, pay attention to what's next to you, what's behind you when you can. Like I said, it only takes one split second. One split second. It's been, I think that happened in 2012. I remember the day, October 3rd, 2012. So it's already been 6 years already since that happened. And trust me, I don't do stuff like that no more. No, never. It just it's crazy that I was, like I said, I was more worried about getting fired than losing my life or my leg and not being able to walk right again or something. It's crazy. So, as I always sign off, seatbelt, which I don't have, so you're probably going to mention that in the video, in the comments. Turn signal. Everyone loves to use their turn signal. Ha, right? Can I say? And then be safe as always. Ron Bone Jones, Driving Rants 101, signing off.